When the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you're new here. My name is Death by Pony. Today we're hopping back into Arcade Spirit. So without further ado, let's hop in. Well, a design for a poster at any rate. Which brings me back around to the stack of papers currently in my arms, which do not in fact resemble the poster I designed. Oh, I took the liberty of turning your poster just a little. This is Discomfort Tournament, high score contest, all day, all games, mystery rare game reveal, avalanche. This girl took whatever I designed and redid it, didn't she? And changed the font and selection and picking out a new clip art and rearranging everything and using a poppier color scheme. But I liked my original design. Ash used Comic Sans and Papyrus. Comic Sans is cool, right? And it looks like a comic book. Gamer nerds love comic books, don't they? Papyrus was in that movie with the blue cat and the people aliens everybody loved. Look, take it from a wannabe visual designer. Comic Sans is a one-way ticket to the uncool zone. But these new flyers are gonna pull people in from the four corners of the globe. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess these are kinda not bad. Pretty good, actually. Okay, they're superior by every conceivable metric. I didn't know you were such an artist, Juniper.
Well, I mean...
I'm not. Really, I mean, I guess I'm good at pretending to be one, but I couldn't, make art for a living, right? I couldn't, Anyway, that stack isn't enough. I've also emailed you a copy of the original file. Just take it to a coffee shop or something. They can run off more. Publishing document, get. So, back to the point at hand. Getting the information to the masses. Maybe if we start by yelling, "Hey, you guys," several people turn around and look at us confused. Juniper!
What?
What? Yelling is probably not the best way to get our word out. And I'm actually still waiting for Ashley and Tio to show up. They promised that they would help me, so I think I'll just hang out until they arrive. As you like. It seems my work here is done. Juniper pulls out her phones and checks it. You Funplex folk flinging some flyers. As for me, there's a really cool panel I wanted to attend. How to get your foot in the door of the arcade art industry. I mean, not that I'm seriously thinking about it, just, it's interesting and stuff.
Later!
Oh, it's starting in 10 minutes. I'll catch up with you at home. Good luck, Ash. Juniper waves as she trots off. I lose sight of her instantly as she ducks into the crowd. Growing up, I always knew the arcades were really amazingly popular, but the reality of it all really didn't stick until being here at Max. Thousands of people, all coming together for the love of games. It's actually pretty darn inspiring. I muster enough courage to wade my way through several hundred people in main convention hall. Eventually, I find safe place, a humble bench near the water fountains. I manage to make my home base while I wait for my friends. Since both Tio and Ashley are running late, I have some time to fully take in my surroundings, in a calmer fashion, of course. Everywhere I look, everything I see, it all seeped in arcade culture. Booths are set up for all major arcade companies, each table vying for the attention of the crowd. Some have spaces set up with stages, flashing lights, and people throwing t-shirts into lines of people. We can talk about these lines for a second, though, right? There are lines of everything. Lines to play games, lines to go see a panel, lines to eat disgusting convention food, lines for the bathroom. There are even lines to get into other lines. And they all just waiting there, standing, happily chittering amongst themselves. I have trouble waiting in line for 10 minutes at the whole story for a coffee, let alone waiting in line for 3 hours just to play a game that'll be released in 4 months. These people aren't even human anymore. Their perseverance is godlike. The sensory output here is overwhelming. People are shouting and language and laughing as they crowd areas. Music pumps out of several different booths, making it a weird mashup of notes and chiptunes. There are even giant dinosaurs that people can take a selfie with. It's a complete... I contemplate how I'm going to attract all these people to Avalanche. I hear the sound of very loud and very upbeat music from behind me. I feel bumping of the bass reverb through my shoes, and I turn around. Ash! Tio sets down a colossal boombox at his feet. I recognize the music now. It's from Showtime Stage, and Tio is bumping his signature song. I motion for him to turn down the music, and he complies. The last thing I need to do is lose my voice from shouting over before I even get the chance to talk to anybody. Hey. Sorry I'm late. I had some last-minute dance move I had to incorporate into the routine. No worries, I just got here myself. Despite Max's many attempts to trample me, I have survived thus far. Yeah, it looks like you're significantly not trampled. Nicely done. Although, if you were injured, I could always nurse you back to health. Don't congratulate me yet. We still have the rest of the day to endure. With the boombox? What's with the boombox, by the way? Oh, this? It's for Showtime Stage Gathering. There are going to be a couple hundred of us from all over the world. I didn't realize that there's Showtime Stage communities in other countries.
Absolutely.
We're actually the second biggest community. The largest is in Japan. Several players flew all the way from Tokyo just to be part of our Showtime Stage flash mob. Is that really the best place for a flash mob? What? Yes, I wanted to join in. How do you even arrange this? A flash mob is no small feat. I can't even begin to imagine the amount of time Tio put into this. I must have been hundreds of hours at least. Impressive. I really hope it turns out fantastic.
Hell yeah!
Me too. I've been planning this for months, and it's taken coordination from all the leaders of Showtime groups. There is a lot of work from all sides to make this come together. Now all that's left to do is actually do it. In fact, Ash, you could come watch it. I was about to respond when a very elegantly dressed gentleman caught my eye. He wore a black proper tailcoat with an ornate sigil pinned to his breast. Accompanying his suit, he had fashioned himself a white regal gloves. With a cloth draped over his arm, he held tightly onto an antique tea kettle. He approached the crowd. As he approached, the crowd parted like waves for Moses. There was oohs and ahs from onlookers, and people pulled out their phones to get a quick picture of him. The rest of the crowd I was taken aback at how immaculate this butler was. Absolute perfection. I felt like I had time warped back to the 1800s. I was about to have tea with royalty. He stepped up to me and Tio and gave us a slight bow. Normally, this would be ridiculously out of place, but not at an arcade convention. He's a character from a hot fighting game called Melee Maidens. It's about ninja maids and battle butlers duking it out for the right to serve fancy party or something. Oh my, I think I'm in love. Tea, Earl Grey, hot. Something familiar about this butler. Let's be funny. This cosplayer is decked out in full butler regalia, teapot and all. I think I'll play along in this charade. Just in time, the dilithium crystals are bust, and the replicators are on the fritz. Number 1, make it so. Ash, it's me. Huh? How does my mystery butler know my name? Do I have a stalker who's also a butler? What if we work together? Uh-huh. Did Francine hire somebody and not tell me about it? How long have Gavin and Nomi and... Ashley! Took you long enough. Jeez! The confused look on your face. Ha! Priceless. Have you never seen Ashley cosplay before? Possibly. Probably not. What's crossplay? It's when you cosplay another gender. Oh, okay. Ashley, seriously, you look completely different. I didn't even recognize you. I'm sorry I let you think otherwise for a minute, but it was all in good fun. No worries, it's pretty impressive work. Oh, it's not impressive at all. I mean, I could have done much better job at sewing the coattails, and I need to be like 5 inches taller, and I didn't go to the gym enough before this. You can't change any of that now, and honestly, it looks fine. Regardless, the cosplay parade is starting soon, and I need to get over there. You should come with me. Hey, now Ash was going with me to Showtime Stage Gathering. Well, whatever Ash wants to do is his choice. It's fair. Either way, it'd be a good opportunity to promote Avalanche to one crowd or another. So, would you like to come with me to the cosplay parade or join me at the flash mob? I'm sorry. I love cosplay. I'm going. Huzzah! This way! Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibition hall to get to the cosplay gathering. Ashley had mentioned it was the Pac-Man Theater, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall of the entire con. And I thought the main hall was bad, but this was 1,000 times worse. At one point, they announced that the show floor had just opened up, and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked a shoe shop retail for the holidays. The horror. The horror. The gamer stampede came straight towards us, wide-eyed and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Ash. Don't let go, okay? Ashley grabbed hold of my hand and I squeezed tightly. She led the way, looking forward, but never letting go. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by conspicuous amount of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man Theater. The theater was huge and capable of packing several hundred people. Oh my gosh. It's what I could only dream of. So, I do cosplay. Not a ton, just because I don't have the money to invest in all that as much as I wish I could. But even with all of that, I put together quite a few, and it's usually for Halloween, so I have something to wear. Most of the seats were already taken too, and people were milling around the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant since detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us, where normally there'd be a table for speakers, like a panel discussion forum. Since the theater is so large, they place projector screens on either side of the stage, so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. It's safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the most popular panels now, the cosplay parade. Ashley, what exactly is the cosplay parade? I'm so glad you asked, Ass.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on the theater stage up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplays, but this one's pretty chill. No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head? Haha, maybe one day. Today we're here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. But before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. It looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game.
Oh my gosh!
Absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute and your sword incredible. Thank you. I made it from craft foam and Warbla. It's only took 30 hours to do. That's a lot. That's so professional looking. Dang. And I can't even get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop, and then they just modeled the extra embellishments in clay. This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being part of her community. As they continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filing into the theater. Once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed by comparison to all the Melee Maiden cosplayers. Seriously, this was a costume ball or a black tie gala, not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant movie costume made out of a square foam pixel. Mercy would be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly, and just folks sharing common joy and dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from the conversation, checking on me. Sorry, Ash, sometimes I get swept up in it all. I get it. Back in the Funplex, you mentioned that you can only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over, more than other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. It sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey, nice Augustus. Love the tailcoat. Thank you.
Thanks.
There, see what I mean? You're mega popular. You think we can spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Avalanche? Hey, great idea. We can have a real cosplay contest. And I'm gonna win. What's this? Competitive Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together. Ladies helping ladies. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you are participating in the cosplay parade, I need you to gather in the backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I move into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. Then we got the front of the line. The attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers, unless you are visibly holding up something. Handlers? Oh. Hey, Ash. Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here in the next 20 minutes. I step out of line and stand next to Ashley, who is digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this. I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy, elegant maid outfit and then handed it to me. I need you to wear this. Yes, sign me up. I am made to order. Wait, you just happen to have this? Nuh-uh, I am not dressing as a maid. Aye, Captain. This is the cutest maid outfit I've ever seen. Look at all the frills. And I do have a fondness for cute dresses and maids. Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed to go on stage, and I needed to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought extra cosplays just in case. That's awesome. I can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? We're going up there? Because we need to spread the word about Avalanche. What better way to do that than on stage in the biggest auditorium in the convention center of Max? Oh. Okay, I'm in. Let's find you someplace where you can change. I made our way back to the nearest bathroom, changed into the maid outfit. I started to figure out all the clams and Velcros but Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Once we were done, we headed backstage. I'd say it resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here, the cosplayers lie in wait for the bigger show to start, including one particular butler and newly minted maid. Squee! You look so cute! I wish I looked half as cute as you did in this. But seriously, you're going to have to do this with me more often. You make the perfect Alice. Alice? Right, I forgot you know nothing of melee maidens. Alice is the head of the maids of the Nico Manor. The fact I know all these words. Okay. So, August, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings, fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady... Nice.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her backpack. This time, instead of cat ears and a tail. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears. I thought we were siblings. Shh, spoilers. You don't find out that they're siblings until after you beat August's story arc. When the game starts, August has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. August's powers is unleashed, and he becomes his old catboy self. It also unlocks an extra skin you can play with, and now we've got very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cattail to the back of the maid's dress, places the headband on my head. When the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... OMG squeal. I'm so cute. I'm sorry. But when it comes to like the ultra fanboy and stuff like that, I laugh because I get nervous. I don't know why. I just do. So honestly, I'm not judging. I can't. Okay, good. Katie and Steph are here. Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends, and they are way more talented than me even. And they just so happen to be the NCs for the cosplay parade. Ashley waves over to them, and they smile, waving back. I talked to them early After the parade, they'll let us come up on stage and talk about Avalanche. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That helps a ton. Look at me. I look kind of buff. Yeah, it helps you to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maiden characters. We all formed up into a group. Even though we're together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves to save for pleasantries. We chatted away. The max attendants came back to give us final warnings before we went on stage. Everyone listen up. Got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go. And I think I'm experienced performing anxiety. My heart rate is increased and I feel flushed. This pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine. Trust me.
Amazing!
You're the best cat girl maid I've ever seen.
Amazing!
I bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't, honest. Well, I think that your, what did you call it? Crossplay is fantastic. Why did you choose to crossplay Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids. You would have made a cute maid too. Ash, do you have a maid? I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, remember to hit like. That way I know you're enjoying the videos I'm making. Remember to subscribe. That way YouTube brings you back here to see what's next. I won't take up any more of your time. Good day, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.